What's up, Realize Nation? Just dropping in with another quick video. This one's about the art of starting. There's a question you have to ask yourself, and the question is, are you full of shit? That's an authentic question. A lot of people don't know if they're full of shit because they keep coming up with excuses. Keep coming up with excuses to why they're not getting results. A really common excuse I hear all the time is, I'm just a perfectionist. They claim that they're perfectionists and that's why they're not getting the results they want, or they're not finishing their projects. When the reality is they're just procrastinators. They're talking shit. They're full of shit. What you need to understand is it doesn't matter how perfect your thing is or your project is. If you don't release it and people don't see it, it's pointless. No one cares. If it remains outside the eyes of the public, who gives a shit? Why are you even talking about it? So the mindset we need to have if we're going to be successful is being able to start regardless of if we have all the facts or if we don't. I'm not saying just to do stupid shit and hop into things that you know nothing about. I'm saying get a firm understanding of what field you're trying to get into and then just start. There's always something you could do to start. The idea of starting is you start on the small things and then it gradually gets bigger and bigger and bigger until you get a snowballing effect. You get some momentum and before you know you're finished. The problem with that starting is you can't build the momentum, so you might not ever even get anywhere close to finishing your project. So when you're tackling things in the real world, you need to find where you can start. What's the first thing you can do to get some results? What's the very first thing you can do? I know you don't have everything gathered yet. You don't have all the information gathered, but what can you do right now? That's the mindset you need to have. I'll give you an example. When I made my first blog, the blog, therealizeman.com, I didn't know shit about blogs. I didn't read about blogs. I basically knew that there was different types of blog types like WordPress and Blogspot, but got my hosting down. Just started. I got my domain name, bada bing, bada boom. Start writing. Doesn't matter. And you learn throughout the process. Every day, there's just small things you learn. You say, oh, I didn't know about this. Oh, okay, that's how you do that. As opposed to the guy who's in the background researching about blogs for 2 years before he starts. He hasn't built any momentum. He can't get a head start. Another example is, I'm sure you've seen a lot of these pickup guys that spend 2 years behind the computer, learning the mystery method, watching all the RSD videos, getting the inner game right, just learning everything, but they never go out. What happens to them? They never get the results. They're too stuck up in being perfectionists. They want to get everything right. They want to get all the knowledge before they start. As opposed to the guy who knows nothing about game, that puts himself out there, just talks to women, eventually, just through the laws of the universe, he ends up being good because he's actually taking action. Taking action is what it's all about. I'm sure you've noticed a lot of the theme of my videos about taking action. This is why it's important, because it's the only thing that actually gets you results. So when you have something new to do, just remember, you gotta take action. You gotta start somewhere. For example, I'm gonna be writing an ebook real soon. Never written one before, but who gives a shit? Let's do it. Let's get started. Let's start writing the first page. Anyway, I hope you guys take action.